This is a quick look at the Ganzo F7611 purchased from GearBest. So this is a more recent offering from Ganzo under the Firebird line. It comes in a variety of handle scales, which is black for here and green here. They also have a carbon fiber and a camo variety. I personally like these two, and I'll be talking about these. So these knives, I think they're an original design. I can't think of anything that they take after. If you can think of anything, leave a comment in the description box. Knife is very well built, has nice contoured handles, no sharp edges, grippy G10. Pocket clip is tip down or tip up, right hand or left hand carry. And with regards to the pocket clip, it's a little bit off the pocket by that much. It has good retention, and it's not too tight and not too loose. Approximately this much will be sticking out of your pocket, so it's not a particularly deep carry, but that's okay. There's a lanyard hole there, which is sufficient for 550 paracord or anything smaller. Possibly a little bigger would be okay as well. It's a partial flow-through design, as you can see there. For the most part, about 2/3 of the knife. The rear 1/3 here has a spacer, presumably G10 as well. The knife has jimping on the top of the frame, and it's actually pretty purposeful. I'll show you when it's opened, which takes us to the deployment. It uses a ambidextrous thumb stud, and it's very easy to deploy. Right hand or left hand, if you're curious. I am right-handed, but I could deploy it either way. So when it's open, there is also jimping, a very short run of it, on this very short ramp, maybe half a centimeter, if you consider it a ramp. Up there, jimping is purposeful on mainly the frame part. The top of the blade is a little smooth, but all in all, it's pretty grippy, especially with this deep finger choil here. The handle really locks in the hand very well, so likely you won't be slipping out. This reverse grip works too. I never use it personally, but it does feel comfortable as well. There are blued anodized hardware on the screws, all adjusted via Torx, and these slots on the handle scales actually do provide a little extra grip when you're holding it. Your fingers happen to land right in there, which is quite nice. And inside the handle scales, you'll see that the liners are skeletonized on both sides to reduce on weight, which is nice. This isn't a particularly heavy knife. It's about average. For info on the specifications, look in the description box. Has a very beautiful broad drop point blade, which I just absolutely love. It looks beefy and nice. It's full flat ground from the grind on top of the Firebird down, and as well there's a sharpener's choil, which is nice. Won't mess up when you're sharpening it. This knife also has what I really like, the secondary safety, as I often call it. Primary safety is the axis lock or whatever lock a knife has, and then secondary safety is if the knife were to accidentally fail somehow, your hands would not get cut. So if you see right there, just because of the shape of the blade choil and the sharpening choil, I guess, and the very deep cutout in the handle, if you're holding it naturally, it won't cut you which is really nice. It has an axis lock, and with these two, I found that I have no blade play up down, left right either. Let's just double check this olive green one as well. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's no blade play up down or side to side. Both very solid knives. Nice amount of belly on the blade, good slicer. And if you look over here, the handle scales are pretty much identical. Good quality control. The blades on both are very well centered, as you can see. There is a minor swedge on the top of both. I think it's more aesthetic. It looks pretty nice. Don't think it'll really do much else. Now I'll show this knife into comparison to one of my favorites, the Senremu Land 9103, or 91 plus, sorry, 910 plus. This one has 12C 27 Sandvik stainless steel. This one has 440C stainless steel. The widths on the blade stock. And the handle scales. Both pretty similar knives actually, if you look at it. They both have blue anodized hardware, black G10 handle scales. Although the grip on the Senremu is a bit finer, so it's not as grippy as this one over here with the Ganzo F7611. Both feel excellent in the hand though. However, this one is running on ball bearings, and this one, which I have forgotten to mention, runs on, if you can see it right there, at the bottom is a bronze phosphor washer. At the top is a white washer. Teflon, I guess. And even still, it's a very nice flicker. You could deploy it with thumb stud or just by the axis lock. And it's pretty fun. I do it all the time. Left or right hand, and this knife deploys like a dream. So overall, this knife is really good. I would highly recommend it. It's probably one of my favorite Ganzo knives at the moment. Just, I love the blade shape. It looks kind of like has a Benchmade skirmish look to it, with the really broad blade and the relatively narrow handle in comparison to it. I mean, it's not the same by any means, but it has similar features, which I really quite like. I used to have a Benchmade skirmish a long time ago, but I sold that. So that's my review on these two excellent knives. Highly recommended. Thanks for watching.